Have you ever wondered if electric cars are the future for seniors like us? Well, I've spent the time checking out the pros and cons, and let me tell you, not everything they say about electric cars is true. In today's video, I'm diving into the truth behind whether these newfangled vehicles are a blessing or a curse for seniors. And trust me, there's more to the story than you think. So, first off, let's talk about the big question. Are electric cars really right for seniors? The truth is, there are a lot of benefits to driving an electric car, but there are also some things you need to know before you make that leap. Let's start with the pros, and there are a few that might surprise you. For starters, electric cars are easy to drive. Most of them have smooth acceleration and don't require shifting gears, which means no more worrying about clunky gear sticks or jerky start. If you're someone who struggles with these issues in traditional cars, electric vehicles could feel like a dream. I mean, honestly, it's almost like driving one of those shopping carts at the grocery store, but with a little more zip and a lot less beep-beep when you're backing up. Then there's the maintenance. Electric cars have fewer moving parts than regular cars, which means less wear and tear and fewer repairs. For seniors on a fixed income, this can be a big relief. Plus, you'll never have to worry about changing the oil now. That's a nice break. No more wrestling with that dipstick. You can just sit back, relax, and let your car take care of the heavy lifting. However, not everything is sunshine and rainbows. One of the biggest concerns for seniors is the range. That's how far the car can go on a full charge. While newer electric cars are getting better, many models still don't have the same range as traditional cars, which can be a problem if you're planning long trips or live in a rural area. No one wants to be stuck in the middle of nowhere with a dead battery, especially when there's no jump start from a friendly neighbour. And speaking of batteries, the charging time is another factor to consider. Unlike filling up a gas tank, charging an EV takes time, sometimes several hours. For seniors who need to be out and about quickly, waiting around for a charge may not be the most convenient option. And I don't know about you, but I don't think anyone wants to sit for hours waiting for their car to recharge when they could be sitting at home with a cup of tea, right? Another thing to consider is comfort and space. Some electric cars are smaller, which can be a problem if you need more room for yourself or for things like grocery shopping. Plus, not all of them have the best visibility. As we get older, having a clear view of the road and the ability to park easily can become more important. So it's worth considering how the car fits your need. After all, we don't need a car that feels like we're sitting in a sardine can with the wheel in our lap, do we? Now, let's talk about the price. Electric cars can be more expensive upfront than their gasoline counterparts. But, and this is a big but, many states offer tax incentives for purchasing an electric vehicle, which could help with the initial cost. Plus, once you own the car, the savings on fuel and maintenance can really add up over time. It's kind of like when you buy a great pair of shoes that cost a little more, but they last forever. Sometimes that higher price tag is actually a bargain in disguise. Now, let's talk about the differences between gas and electric cars. When it comes to fueling, gas cars are quick. Just pull into a station, fill up, and go. But with electric cars, it takes longer to charge. It's like waiting for your tea to steep. Takes a little time, but it's worth it once it's ready. Let's chat about costs. Gas prices are all over the place, and we all know they can surprise us at the pump. With electric cars, charging costs are much lower, and you don't need to fill up as often. It's like finding a dollar bill in your coat pocket. You feel a little richer. When it comes to maintenance, gas cars have a lot more moving parts that can break down. while electric cars have fewer parts to worry about, so they're easier and cheaper to maintain. Less stress for you, more time to relax. Lastly, let's talk about the environment. Electric cars produce zero emissions, so they're a lot better for the planet. It's like trading in your old garden rake for a leaf blower. Less mess, more efficient. So there you have it, the quick comparison between gas and electric cars. Shorter trips, lower costs, and less maintenance could make electric cars a winner for some of us. So should you make the jump to an electric car as a senior? Well, it all depends on your situation. If you're someone who mostly drives short distances around town, has access to charging stations, and doesn't mind waiting a little longer to charge, then an electric car could be a great fit for you. You'll enjoy the smooth, quiet ride, lower maintenance costs, and fewer trips to the gas station. But if you frequently take long trips, live in an area with limited charging options, or simply prefer the peace of mind that comes with a traditional vehicle, you might want to hold off on buying an electric car, at least for now. It's all about what works best for your lifestyle and needs. But there you have it, the good, the bad, and the not so clear when it comes to electric cars for seniors. But before you make any big decisions, make sure you check out my previous video where I dive into the top 5 SUVs for seniors. You might just find the perfect fit for your needs. And in my next video, I'll be revealing something that could completely change how you think about car shopping. You won't want to miss it, so be sure to hit that notification bell. See you soon.